We'll try to explain NPCs' reactions based on leaked sources we have found that have been available online in May 2026. Part 1. What Rockstar actually confirmed the baseline. Before any leak or any Reddit post, before any anonymous insider, here's what Rockstar themselves put on record officially through trailers and press releases. NPCs in GTA 6 react realistically when you pull out a weapon in public. That was visible in authenticated development footage from the September 2022 Hack 90 clips that Rockstar confirmed were real the day after they surfaced. You draw a gun in a crowd, and the crowd responds like a crowd would, not like a collection of ragdolls waiting for a physics event. People scatter, people freeze, people make decisions. The wanted level has been expanded to 6 stars, and from what the trailers have shown, the police in this game operate tactically not just in terms of volume of response, but in terms of method. Roadblocks, investigations, coordinated pressure. The cops in GTA 6 aren't just a meter, but a system that escalates with actual logic behind it. Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos are the 2 protagonists. Lucia is the first playable female lead in a mainline GTA title. The game is set in a fictionalized Florida Vice City and the wider Leonida region. More than 200 vehicles with interactive interiors. That's the foundation. Now let's build on it with things that aren't confirmed, but come from sources who've earned credibility the hard way. Part 2. The NPC memory system, what credible leaks are saying. The single most important NPC detail that surfaced from credible leak sources, and this comes from the same pool of insiders who correctly named both protagonists before Trailer 1 dropped, is this. NPC behavior in GTA 6 has been radically redesigned. Each character has a daily routine, a reaction to the player, and long-term memory of events. The comparison being made consistently by people close to the project is Red Dead Redemption 2. If you've played Red Dead Redemption 2, you know what that means. The world in that game watched you. It cataloged you. NPCs talked about things you'd done in other parts of the map. The world had awareness of who Arthur Morgan was becoming. The claim is that Rockstar is bringing that same philosophy into GTA 6's urban environment. What makes this system different from anything in previous GTA titles is the conditional nature of how it operates. NPCs don't just react to what you're doing, they react based on a specific set of conditions. Whether they personally witnessed you commit a crime, or only heard about it secondhand, whether they recognize you specifically, whether this is their first encounter with you, or a repeated one. Time of day, weather. That last one is worth sitting with. An NPC's reaction to you in GTA 6 is reportedly filtered through what they know, what they've seen, and what context they're operating in. That's closer to actual social logic. And the dialogue that comes out of that system is on a scale the series has never attempted. Sources describe hundreds of thousands of recorded lines not for the main story, not for named characters, for ambient pedestrians, people walking around, reacting, talking, calling out. The claim is that these aren't just a larger pool of random lines, they're conditional lines. Lines that only trigger based on specific combinations of player behavior, location, time, and prior interaction. If that holds up at launch, it fundamentally changes what it means to move through the world in a GTA game. Right now, in GTA 5, you can tell within about 30 minutes that the NPC dialogue is cycling. You've heard it before, the illusion breaks. If GTA 6 is actually running hundreds of thousands of conditional lines through a reactive filter, that illusion holds a lot longer, and a world that maintains its illusion is a world you stay inside. Part 3. The dialogue decay system, solving GTA's oldest problem. Here's something that doesn't get enough attention in the GTA 6 conversation because it's technical and unglamorous, but it might be the most practical upgrade in the entire NPC package. GTA 6 reportedly includes a dialogue decay system. The mechanic works like this. The longer you stay in one area, the deeper the game pulls from its pool of NPC line variants. You're not going to hear the same observation twice if you stick around long enough. The system prioritizes lines you haven't heard, cycling toward rarer variants the more time you spend in a given zone. In practice, what this solves is the thing that has quietly broken immersion in every open-world game ever made. The moment you hear a repeated line and remember you're playing a game, Rockstar's solution isn't just recording more lines. It's building a system that deliberately manages how and when those lines surface. That's a design philosophy shift, not just a content investment. On top of individual NPC lines, sources also point to full conversation chains between NPCs. Not one character spitting a one-liner as you pass, but 2 NPCs mid-discussion about something happening in their world. Something that may or may not involve you. Background noise that sounds like actual background noise, not a playlist on shuffle. Part 4. The Greet Antagonize system, you now have a choice. This one is sourced from the same credible insiders who nailed the protagonist names, and it's the mechanic that most directly changes how you interact with the NPC world, not just how it reacts to you. GTA 6 reportedly includes a dedicated NPC interaction menu. The framing being used in reports is an evolution of Red Dead Redemption 2's diffuse or antagonize system adapted for an urban criminal context. Greet, threaten, rob. Those are the verbs being named. And the NPC response to each of those actions is dynamic, filtered through that character's personality traits and their history with you specifically. What this means in practice is that not every NPC is going to respond to a threat the same way. One person might back down immediately, another might escalate, a third might comply outwardly and do something about it the moment you turn your back. The response isn't scripted to the action, it's scripted to the character receiving the action, run through whatever history they have with the version of you they've been building a picture of. That's a completely different kind of NPC design than GTA has ever shipped. In GTA 5, NPCs are essentially props with panic states. In GTA 6, they're potentially entities with memory, personality, and the capacity to act on both. Part 5. The social media mechanic the world is watching. This one is the most speculative of the credible leaks, but it's also the one that would make the most sense given GTA 6's setting and tone. Sources who accessed recording session labels from Rockstar's audio work flagged a category of NPC dialogue listed as social media response, both positive and negative variants. The implication is that NPCs in GTA 6 may react to events that go viral in the game's fictionalized version of the internet. Things that happen in the world, potentially things you cause that spread through the in-game social media ecosystem and change how the broader NPC population relates to those events. GTA has always satirized social media. Life Invader in GTA 5, the in-game internet, iFruit. But those were always passive systems content you consumed, not systems that fed back into how the world treated you. If the social media response mechanic is real and functional, it's Rockstar turning that satire into an actual gameplay loop. You do something that goes viral in Leonida. The street knows about it. And the street's reaction, fear, admiration, hostility, curiosity changes based on what kind of story they watch spread. Part 6. Jason and Lucia, the relationship that actually has stakes. Pull all of this back to the story level, and the most significant relationship mechanic in GTA 6 isn't between you and the NPCs. It's between the two people you're playing as. The relationship system between Jason and Lucia directly affects story branches and endings. Decisions made across the game's 5 confirmed chapters, how you handle missions, what you prioritize, who you protect, accumulate into something that changes the chemistry between these two characters over time. A spectrum. Trust built and eroded. Loyalty tested by the specific pressures of living a criminal life together. The comparison being made consistently is to Red Dead Redemption 2's honor system, but pointed inward, toward the relationship rather than toward some broader moral score. In Red Dead Redemption 2, the world responded to Arthur's honor level. In GTA 6, the claim is that the most significant response is coming from inside the story itself. From the person standing next to you. When you're controlling one protagonist, the other exists as an independent NPC in the world with their own daily routine running in real time. They're not frozen, they're not waiting, they're operating, which means the character you're not playing is building their own relationship with the world while you're building yours. Two people who play this game the same way on the surface could arrive at completely different versions of Jason and Lucia by the end because the relationship is authored by decisions that compound quietly over 5 chapters. That's not a morality system. That's a portrait of two people under pressure, painted by the player without them always knowing they're holding the brush. Part 7. What all of this actually adds up to. Here's the honest synthesis. Rockstar has confirmed a world that already reacts to weapons in ways previous GTA games didn't. The authenticated 2022 leak showed NPC behavior upgraded at a fundamental level: daily routines, memory, reactive logic. The credible insider leaks add conditional dialogue, a decay system, a greet, antagonize menu, a social media feedback layer, and a protagonist relationship that compounds over time. The through line in all of it is the same design intention. GTA 6 is being built as a world where your behavior has a running tab. Every GTA game before this one lets you reset the chaos, drop your stars, drive away, start fresh. GTA 6, if the leaks hold, is a game where the chaos doesn't fully reset. It just changes shape. The NPCs remember. The street keeps score. And in a fictionalized Florida full of people who've seen everything that might actually mean something. And if you want to understand the crews that built the streets, GTA 6 is about to inherit every major gang in GTA 5, ranked, broken down, and explained in full. That video is up next.